Alright, greetings programs. This is Wretch, and welcome back to Star Wars The Old Republic Imperial Agent. And we are starting a new week, and we are right in the middle of Chapter 3, The Hidden Masters. Gonna find out who this group is that Hunter seems to be working for that's pulling some strings where they don't need to be pulling them. So hope you guys have had a good weekend. I just got back from Amicon in Amarillo, Texas. I'm kind of fighting off the con crud or some allergies or something, so if I have to clear my nose or clear my throat, I do apologize in advance. Now, we are here at Belsavis, which is a very interesting prison planet, and we need to go ahead. Let's see what was on the agenda from the last. We need to use the security spike on Prime Warden droids. That's going into the big heist that we're trying to do to the Megasecurity Ward 23. We also have Wrong Savior and the Dread Masters to deal with too. So I can't believe Hunter is part of Bullet Club. Too sweet. Bullet Club Elite or Bullet Club OGs though? That's the question. And hey, how's it going, Kath? Alright, so the Dread Masters, we take the teleport. We got the security spike on the Prime Warden droids, and then solitary confinement for the Wrong Savior. Let's go ahead and travel to do the Ledger Main to use the security spike on the Warden droids first. Today was a civic holiday. Yeah, it was a holiday for me too at work. We do this concert series on Sundays, and every so often, to make up for the fact that some of us have to work on Sundays, we get Mondays off, like the entire staff do. So I was very, very happy to have kind of a day of rest to try and just relax and fight off this crud I have. It's like I woke up in the middle of the night at the hotel with a really sore throat, and I was like, oh no. No. Not doing this. Oh wow, there's actually some guys up on the battlements. That's interesting. Got Prime Warden droids. There seems to be a very large fortress right in the middle. Let's go ahead and go up this ramp and get a aerial view. What are we looking at here? Got Republic. Ooh, it's a big prison yard. Maximum security section. Prison tech station. It is indeed a huge walled off area. It looks like we need to head down here. Tuck and roll, Threll. And is this where we get the use security spikes on Prime Warden droids? This is the spot, right? Yeah. Okay, well. Got a high voltage capacitor. Go ahead and get this started right. There you go. Get that barricade dealt with and quickly. Hey Oni, welcome. Now the observer droids aren't what I'm looking for. There they are, Prime Warden droids. They're the droidica style. Droid must be out of combat or incapacitated to install the data spike. Oh, we could do it while stealthed. Awesome. Well, that just made life all kinds of easy. I'm doing okay. I'm fighting off a bit of con crud, allergies and whatnot, I'm hoping. So my throat is a little bit scratchy, hoping. I took a day to really try and rest up other than recording the videos I needed to record, so I'm hoping that I won't have any more issues. Here's hoping. Fingers crossed. Okay, and then here's the third warden droid. Easy. Can't do this while moving. And now we use personal holocom. Ring ring.
It's Cheney. Got a signal from the droids. My override's working, but, there's an auto maintenance facility. Soon as the droids report in to charge and repair, my overrides will be wiped. Place needs trashing.
Send me coordinates.
The defenses are pretty thick. Facility might even be building new wardens, but the core machine and it's down.
Awkward. Hold on. I've got to exit out of here. I suddenly realized that we were not wearing the proper gear to have a chat with her. There we go.
It's Cheney. Got a signal from the droids. My override's working, but, there's an auto maintenance facility. Soon as the droids report in to charge and repair, my overrides will be wiped. Place needs trashing.
Hey, King. Thank you for the bits. Hope you're having a good evening.
Send me coordinates.
There we go.
The defenses are pretty thick. Facility might even be building new wardens, but wrecked the core machine and it's down.
Disable the maintenance equipment failsafe. Ah, so we actually have to go into the facility. I think we can pull that off. We also have some mail. I didn't check it before we left camp. Gonna have to do that as soon as possible. Wonder if we're gonna run into Scorpio again. I'd assume so. Maximum security pod. Prison protector droid. Combat droids, nothing but droids. So no way to disable them from afar. We are not playing bounty hunters. Sabotage programming grid. Diagnostic systems and main electrical conduit, which I guess will then send us right over here to this lower area. Most of these little story zones don't have empty spaces. That would be inefficient. Alright, diagnostic systems first. So what's happened so far? We are disabling all the droid defenses to the Megasecurity Ward right now. And that's pretty much all that we've been doing so far. Then next we've got to locate Operations Group 2 to, along with the storyline to free the Dreadmasters. And then there's one other mission, and I don't remember what it is. I think, oh, actually both of them are Dreadmasters. Oh, wrong savior. Several individuals with valuable knowledge regarding political allegiances in the Senate have been imprisoned by the Republic. We need to go ahead and free them as well. I think, to tell you the truth, that they are here. The Imperials are here. It's very much like Hoth, is that they're trying their best to cause as much chaos here because it makes the Republic look bad. Because, hey, you guys got a prison planet where all kinds of unsavory stuff is going on, but you call us the bad guys. And the more the Republic has to divvy out resources and troops and everything over here to keep the situation from going nuclear, that's less that the Empire has to deal with. I think that's pretty much it. Also, there's a lot of archaeology and vaults and things of that nature here too that I'm sure aspiring Sith would be all kinds of interested in. Aw, sorry little astromech droid. You shouldn't have shot at me. Last system. And now we overload the fusion reactor. Yeah, loads of potential PR. with considering how many planets may suddenly swerve at the drop of a hat. I was actually thinking about that today. I was having to go do some errands in town, and my mind went, oh. Okay. Now we run. No walking away cool and calm from this explosion. Ooh, there was Scorpio? Or GLaDOS?
Like a child mutilating a doll, you have triumphed over primitive technology. But you cannot conceive of the weapons I possess. Things your kind was not permitted to see.
You keep talking about forbidden tech. How'd you get it?
My benefactors have been useful, at times. When you destroyed the core machine, you unleashed my microdroid swarm. Automata like gnats that can drill through flesh. They will infect your associate, and by the time you reach Megasecurity Ward 23, you will stand alone.
Oh, so it's kind of like the Star Wars version of nanomachines from Metal Gear. Interesting. I'd like to think Threll yelled that too, kind of like an anime attack. Dignified Chiss, run! Alrighty. Well, so far so good there. Return to the rendezvous. We will do that here in a second. We need to head down to solitary confinement and free some prisoners. Speaking of bad PR for the Republic. So they can go ahead and tell the truth about what happened. Excuse me, guys. Rude. And I guess I don't know the best way to head to solitary confinement. I do not know where solitary confinement is. That's kind of the point. I assume they're up here. Oh, wow. Force sensitive and degenerates. Has his own little cult. And we got too close. Panopticon style? What is that? I am not familiar with that term. Convicts Wild. Sounds like a game show. Special restraint cells. This looks to be the place. Eshka. Oh, these guys are here. I thought we sealed you all back up in your... Or no, we didn't. Actually, we freed all of you. Never mind. Oops. Because we wanted these guys unleashed so they could cause more trouble to the Republic. But what I was saying before, because I got off track, imagine that. I was thinking about, in terms of the Sith Lords that you've seen in the movies or the dark side Force users. And I have to say, without a doubt, the most competent, if you think about, okay, there's a war going against a huge unified force, out of all the Sith Lords that you saw, yeah, and you could only choose one, what Sith Lord would you go against? Or would you recruit to go against a huge galactic power? Honestly, thinking about it, Sidious would be great for, like, covert kind of stuff, but in terms of just flat-out warfare, and I'd have to go with Dooku. The reason I'd go with Dooku is Dooku ruled the Confederacy of Independent Systems and did a whole lot of the general stuff as well as part of the CIS. So I think that he would probably be, and he did a full-scale galactic war. The rebellion, the Galactic Civil War, wasn't a huge multi-battle on several front kind of thing. It was a hit and run. It was an actual rebellion. But the Clone Wars, that was a full-blown attack kind of thing. And yes, I know there was General Grievous involved in that too, but Dooku did a bunch of the maneuvering and stuff himself. Now, you could also throw in that he was manipulated by Sidious, but I don't know. I just think that Dooku would definitely be the dark horse option to go with on there. The gimmick is there's a single watchman guarding the inmates, but the prisoners can't tell when they're being watched. It leads to prisoners believing they are being watched at all times. Oh, okay. I see. So we got a lot of Kalish. Oh, wait, these guys are different. Oh, yeah, speaking of Grievous, here they are. This is Grievous's original race before he got all cyberfied. Release hostages, defeat Calbido. Let's go ahead and make this guy sleep first. Kalish Bounty Hunter. I actually really like... oh, wow. They kitty prided and went right through the wall. That's crazy. And disappeared. Must be intelligence officers. I really liked Dooku. I thought he was a great character, especially in the Clone Wars. I just, I hate the name. Dooku just sounded bad to me. He just should have called himself Tyrannus and just kept the Darth out of the name. Threll is humanoid NyQuil. Was it coughing, sneezing? Oh, I forgot what NyQuil's stuffy head. Shank. Hello, friend.
You took a nasty fall.
Ooh, I'm on fire. And I'm being continuously blue flamed. Don't know how I feel about that, to tell you the truth. Shank. And down you go. Toasty. Ubrikian Industries Gerba leather headgear. Yeah. That is cold and emotionless. Look at that. That's kind of creepy. Might keep that for transmog purposes. Puts everyone to sleep. Yeah, if Threll ever needs to go undercover as a droid, absolutely. Go put that on and talk to the droid on the ship. See what he has to say about that. I am confused, Master. Alright, so that is done with. Wait, wrong savior, defeat Kalish lieutenants. Ah, crap. To head back in here. Boo. I guess that's not a secondary. Nope. That's part of the main story. Hello, I'm sorry. Sorry to keep you waiting, my friend. We're dealing with other things and just couldn't be helped. And then one more. Say a wee fun times. All the sweet, delicious poisons. Shank. Shank. And boom. Good job, Reyna. Now we can return to the sergeant. And we still need to locate Operations Group 2. Which is... Let's get out of here so we can actually look at the map. Dipping dots are deadly, but delicious. I really like dipping dots. I have it like once every 2 years or something just to remember what it's like. It's not something I would eat all the time, for sure. And then go all the way up there to locate Operation Group 2. I'm not sure that that's going to be the best way to go ahead and approach that, so let's go ahead and use quick travel. We'll head back to the front line camp. Turn in that mission, see if there's anything else. Then we'll head to the rendezvous and see where the rendezvous decides to take us. Because that'll be important.
I took down the Calician forces. Your Republic prisoners are ready for extraction.
Ack. Gotta be in uniform. I know that's kind of goofy to some people, but there we go.
I took down the Calician forces. Your Republic prisoners are ready for extraction.
That's what I want to hear. My boys will round them up before Calbido makes any more trouble.
But Calbido is dead.
Let's hope those prisoners have something useful to tell us.
No question. With what they know about Senate loyalties, you've done a major service to the Empire.
Just another day at the office. I got 400 influence with the ensign. Is there a mailbox nearby? Yes, there is. Let's see what this is about. Colonel Grang. You really bailed me out on Belsavis. My troops didn't stand a chance against those Eshka freaks. Okay. He's supposed to give me some money, but there's no money. Maybe I should have let him die. Oh well. Now, we will go ahead and put back on the undercover gear. I wonder, can we put that on the hotbar? Nope. Crap. That'd be too easy.
Gather round, men. New orders.
Now we'll see how the gang is holding up. And see if Scorpio has any more surprises for us, which I assume is going to be the case. Well, that's alright. This would actually be a really cool planet to do a tabletop campaign in. Just a huge prison planet, everyone's struggling to survive, trying to find a way off. That could have all kinds of interesting storytelling opportunities. Ouch.
You took a nasty fall.
Roll! Come on, Ensign. Time to vanish. There we are.
What do you think?
Nah. Pulse bomb won't do anything against that wall. Leaves us back where we started.
Got control of the droids. They'll set off every alarm on Belsavis, and the Scorpio program won't know where to look.
Rest of us were working out the plan for the break-in. Ready as we're gonna be. But there is one thing.
What is it, Kanjin?
While back, you made some promises. Said this break-in would make us rich. But we ain't seen no signs. Getting a little tired of taking things on faith.
Ah. Okay. Let's go ahead and fork over a little bit of coin here. That might be able to help out a bit.
Fair enough. I can't say much right now, but this should tide you over in the meantime.
Hey!
Now can we get back to work? What's our next step?
Mercenaries.
Megasecurity Ward 23 is in the deep prison. Old underground complex. Say the infrastructure was here way before the Republic. Imperial's got the deep prison guarded. So you want to get inside, you find your own way through.
You mean we all find a way through?
No way any more than you and a friend get inside. Besides, We've got support to run.
I'm on computers. Tarkos is finalizing the map. Kanjan's turning off Republic monitors.
I have weapons and explosives prepared for you.
Okay, I was wondering what happened to you.
Equipment's all set. Handle it careful. Call us when you're at the front door. Break-in of the century.
I want all of you focused. Someone slips, we all pay.
We have a good plan. Don't you mess up either.
She means well. Whatever's in that place, we're gonna know real soon.
Yeah. Thanks, Batista. He's getting himself into quite the controversy right now on Twitter.
Took a nasty fall.
Level 53. Because he and the rest of the Guardians cast expressed support for James Gunn, who was fired by Disney for some tweets that he did many, many years ago. But apparently, not only are they probably, and they did this letter where they were talking, you know, we support him, we know that he's made mistakes, he's aware he's made mistakes, don't punish him for something done years back. But Disney apparently is not only going to not go along with James Gunn as director, Batista and everyone else said, well, that's fine, we'll honor these contractual obligations, we don't have to like it, but we will. They may not go with James Gunn's script. They may completely rewrite what Guardians 3, at which point Batista posted on Twitter today that if they do that, if they basically wipe out his script as well, he won't do Drax. Like, he says they can either fire me, recast me, do whatever, but I am not going to do it. So, crazy. I wonder how that's going to play out. Alright, now Dreadmaster and Heist are all... Here's the maximum security section. Looks like all of it is right down here. Now, obviously, if you were going to go with, back to that earlier conversation about having a Sith Lord as, like, your advisor, if we went for all the Sith Lords, I would definitely go with Revan. Because Revan knows how to fight a war on, you know, both undercover and overt. He's walking away from some significant money. Hey, Phil. Welcome. I deserve a sub? My boy. Hope you are having a good night. Ruined Rakata... something or other. A lot of stuff that the Rakata have are ruined. Let me get on my computer to be able to sub. Oh, thanks, Phil. I appreciate that very much so. Locate Operations Group 2. I don't know, what do you guys think? If you guys had a chance to have a Sith Lord be an advisor or a tool for you to use against an army of a galactic scale, who would you have join you? And let's go ahead and limit it to the movies, because I think most people would, who were familiar with the games at least, would choose Revan. You can't choose Revan, you have to choose one of the Sith Lords, or one of the dark side users from the movies only. Looks like we're going to be doing some archaeology here. It's another quest hub. Oh crap, only the droids are alive. Really? Okay, looks like things did not go well for the organics here in this base. The corpse appears to be a member of the missing Operations Group 2. An encrypted data pad found on the body may shed some light on the situation. Commander Callum should be informed of this massacre. Sometime later. Establishing uplink.
Commander Callum speaking. I'm impressed, Agent. You've discovered Operation Group 2's base. What is their status?
Dead, every last one. All that's left is this data pad. The records are encrypted.
Oh. Hold up. I did it again. You just see Threll wearing his bounty hunter gear. Like, who are you? Identify yourself. Vader could be an interesting option.
Commander Callum speaking. I'm impressed, Agent.
Dead, every last one. All that's left is this data pad. The records are encrypted.
Standard Black Ops protocol. Upload the data and I'll decode it.
Don't talk to me about Black Ops.
Let me see. Confidential report. Mission to rescue the Dread Masters. Ah, here we are. According to this log, Operations Group 1 set out to free the Sith. Group 2 stayed behind to secure their escape. Then they were attacked.
Military operations are precise, organized. This fight was personal. Only the Eshkar could cause this much destruction.
The Eshkar. You're right, of course. You may have stopped their escape before, but many still roam free. And they're growing stronger. I'm declaring a planet-wide emergency. Please, Agent, use any means necessary to secure the Dreadmaster's safety.
These tracks are side by side. Saddened people always travel single file to hide their numbers.
The Dreadmasters will soon be in Imperial custody.
Excellent. Do this, and our operations on Belsavis will finally succeed. According to the intel you recovered, Operations Group 1 left for Vault 914. That's where the Republic jailed the Dreadmasters. Locate them at once, and if you encounter Eshkar, show them no mercy.
I'll actually probably avoid them. Just letting you know. Funny thing about that, one of the D6 books is centered around Rebel Special Forces, and they have a list of all of their designations when they encounter something on the job. Excuse me, that changes like the mission profile, and some of their danger words are GUB, which stands for Great Uncle Boba. So if Boba Fett ever shows up in an area where there is a job going on, that's like red alert. And Darth Vader's, his designation is CB, for cybernetic bronchitis, which I'm sure he would be oh so pleased to hear. Alright, looks like we are going to procure some Dreadmasters. Hello, Sith. It's a cool looking Tron robe he's wearing. We'll go ahead and let him do the dirty work. All these guys are going to get killed. It's just not by us. Oop, okay, we got another Sith Lord. Up to our armpits in Sith. Use the security console, so all these guys are in their ISO cubes, kind of like Judge Dredd. Welcome to Vault 914 Security Station. One surveillance video recorded in the last 24 hours. They have the Force. Another abomination cleansed. A tree grows in the close waste, drinking deeply from this planet's corruption. Its roots cradle memories of our ancient enemy. Place the Dark Ones in the cave under tree's embrace. Soon their energy will fuel our escape. End of recording. Confront Heartrend. Happy Mando Monday. Hey Juan, welcome. Oni, I went ahead, we shut off all of the droid-based defenses for the vault, or for the Megasecurity Ward. Went back to the crew. The crew were demanding a little bit of payment up front, so Threll went ahead and obliged them. And now we are trying to figure out where the, hey! I love that song. Phil with the tier 1 sub. Thank you, boss. Very, very much. Good stuff. I appreciate anyone who is willing to throw a little bit of coin toward this long-haired hippie. I'm glad you guys like the content. So we are hunting the Dreadmasters right now, and you saw right there on the screen that the Raket, or what was her name? The Rakesh. They know the Force, and apparently are going to be using the Sith as batteries, which we have to stop. Groovy. And to cave under tree. So it looks like we stay here in this area, which is good. Megasecurity Ward. That leads over there. Well, guess we're gonna go this way. Darth Belay batteries. Reminds me of that, oh, hello there, quest. That is an obelisk. Rakata mine trap, sure. What could go wrong here? I have waited 1,000 lifetimes for one such as you. Let us speak. I am the vengeful one. You have killed many for your empire. You will kill more for me.
These bodies, did you do this?
The Eshkas sought my hoard, yet refused to bargain with me. Do not make their mistake. Long have I dreamt of revenging myself upon my captor, the Breeder, my people called him, but death claimed him eons ago. The Breeder's legacy lives on through the twisted monsters that stalk these jungles. He lived only to create, and the beast his greatest achievement. You must destroy them.
Why did this Breeder put you in there in the first place?
I no longer dream of the why. In truth, I have forgotten. What matters now is vengeance. The adjacent vault contains a cache of powerful weapons not seen since the pinnacle of the Infinite Empire. My terms are simple. Exterminate the Breeder's creations, and the vault's contents are yours. Ooh, you have my attention.
Such weaponry could be a valuable asset to the Empire.
Then we have an accord. You will find the Breeder's creatures hunting in the outlying jungles. They are ancient, unnatural predators. Kill them swiftly. This is my boomstick! Well, let us keep going then. Ancient Rakatan Keep. It's a very interesting zone that we find ourselves in. Is there a giant tree here in the middle? Looks like it. That must be the place we need to go. This is very much like Sholazar Basin. This with strange technologies. Why not? What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, that reminds me kind of the mana tree from Secret of Mana. Let's see if we can find the entrance, though. Maybe, oh, not that way. That was a cave system underneath a giant tree. Where would I? Ah, I guess these sentries might be a clue. Bum 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 bum.
I've never heard of anything like this, sir. Not beyond stories, just fables about ancient species. Be careful.
Stop talking in stealth. Oh dear. Well, I'm glad I did not keep on walking. That could have been bad. Yeah, if you guys don't know about what the subscriptions are, because I had to look that up when I first came into Twitch because I had no idea what they were. It's essentially like $5 a month to the channel, and you get to use the little Shy Wretch emote. Elevator go down the hole. And, yeah, I thought it's kind of a cool little thing. YouTube wants to do that eventually too, but you have to have, like, elevator stop. What is that? Mini Mogul NM1. YouTube wants to do that too, but you have to have like 10,000 subscribers. Not 10,000 subscribers. You have to have like 100,000 or something in order to be able to unlock that. The fact that Twitch allows you to do it right off the bat, I think, is one of Twitch's biggest strengths. Why my 25 that I just donated didn't show up? I'm not sure. It may take a little bit to actually pop up on the stream, Phil. Let me go ahead and check on that. 1 second. It'll probably pop up while I'm looking. Sometimes it takes a little bit for these things to pop up. Hey! That it did. Look at that. I actually do not know why that didn't pop up, Phil, but I'll tell you what, you did a $25 extra life donation. Thank you so much. That's some good hype right there. Let me go ahead and do this. I don't know if it'll actually pop up. It should. Maybe. Let me check and make sure. Yeah, that is very strange. I've never had it not pop up like that before. Let's see. Well, you get the Vader dance at least, Phil. But yeah, that is definitely your extra life donation, and I'm looking at my screen. I think I'm about to get into a fight. Let me go ahead and upload the, or update the goal. We're at $1,045. There it is. Like I said, it just takes it a little bit to go ahead and pop up on the stream. Cool, so you got 2 dancing Vaders. So, good time. Oh! And then donated null. I don't know. I think there may be some sort of issue with Streamlabs OBS right now. So 3 Vader dances. I've seen this video of a team working on the KOTOR mod showing off the companions in Unreal Engine 4. The companions never looked so good. I saw that video that they did, one of what they've done with the planets so far, like Terrace and Manon. It looks sick. And what do we have here? Matrix Power Console. Primary console. What is this? Choose input, run shard sequence, exit system. Nothing happens. Insert Ricotta energy cube. Ah, okay. I do not have energy cubes. So that would explain that. Been watching since Samurai Warriors 4 and 4-2, so I was a big fan of those games. It's a shame what happened with Dynasty Warriors 9. Hopefully Samurai Warriors won't share their fate. And I appreciate you watching for so long, Phil. That means a lot. I actually had an interesting incident happen at Amicon, which was very cool. And I'm kind of kicking myself about it, to tell you the God's honest. Because I was walking down one of the convention halls, and there was a guy dressed in a Fallout jumpsuit, like a vault dweller. And his eyes locked with mine, and we were just kind of walking. I noticed that he was staring at me as we walked past, and he went, hey man, are you Wretch from Wretch Plays? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, oh, I was like, I watch your videos, man, you're awesome. And I was just, I was kind of blown away by it, to tell you the truth. I think that was the first time I'd been like recognized. I think I've been recognized before, but like just randomly, which was kind of a big thing for me. It's really humbling. Talked with him for a few. What I should have done is I should have like took a picture with him. That's what my thought was. I should have took a selfie with him and posted it on the album for Amicon, which I have on the Facebook group right now. That actually really bugged me that I can't do that now. But I know now if I ever see him again at some of the cons in the local area, I'm definitely going to do that. And with anyone else who recognizes me and enjoys watching the videos. Shy Wretch hype? Holy crap, that is... Okay, Dreadmaster. That is an interesting looking Sith garb. Oh, these were old school Sith, weren't they? So they're all wearing, like, really nasty garb. Hello there. Quit siphoning off the Durasith. Wow. Impressive. Most impressive. And they've probably all soiled themselves. The Dark One's power tempers our blade. Soon we will sever the bars in our cage. Hello. We walked up to you, but now we walk back. Did they sense us? An abomination pollutes us. I am Heart Rend. The Dark Ones are my treasure. Their torrent of fear will shatter our tomb.
The Dread Masters have an appointment with the Emperor. Let them go.
You are poison. The Dark Ones too. Their dread will begin the cleansing. Our High Sovereigns already whisper in their deaf ears, spinning webs that stick to the mind. Open your eyes, Dark Ones. Cleanse the abominations. This is kind of what Malik was doing with the captured Jedi. Oh, Lord. Okay, hello, friends.
Took a nasty fall.
We shall gas. And not you guys. Shoo! And now we'll deal with Mr. Rend here. He had some sort of spinning attack. Okay, the High Savants have been are dead. The Savants, rather. And down you go. Now speak to Dreadmaster Raptus. Okay. Where is Dreadmaster? Ah. He's just gonna walk up and punch the guy. Oh, that's creepy.
You dare seek control over the Dread Masters?
Abominations, all of you, choking the skies.
Fear.
The darkness. Growing. Drowning.
None can contain us, not this prison, not the Republic, and certainly not these creatures.
You were just contained. Or just contained.
It's a privilege to finally meet the Dread Masters.
You guys look really cool.
Of course.
Today you join an elite circle of Imperials. Those who have faced terror and survived.
They're like deadly Power Rangers. Oh, crap. Hello, Republic. Oh, it's that guy.
In here, men! Take down the Imperials! Secure the Dread...
Warden Graal, how nice to see you.
Yeah, you guys are so...
That lump in your throat, it's panic. Think on what will happen next.
Let them run away, kill them all? Why would we let them run away?
Show the Republic the true meaning of terror.
First, the pupils dilate. Muscles tighten. Hysteria replaces rationality. And then... the mind shatters.
It's great seeing a professional at work. Oh, he's killing his own men. Wow. That's a lot of voltage, guys. That's pretty cool, though. Impressive.
It's not safe down here. Let's get you back in Imperial territory. Commander Callum, the Dread Masters are ready for extraction.
You never disappoint, Agent.
Damn right.
I am Commander Callum, my lords. It's my honor to ensure your safe passage off Belsavis. An evacuation team awaits you in minimum security.
Good. We'll strike out at once. But first, we terrorize the Eshkar. You have earned our favor, Agent. Intelligence is most fortunate.
How cool would these...
Dreadmasters aren't known for their compliments, but I agree with their assessment. All that remains is your debriefing. I will await your company aboard the space station. Commander Callum, out.
Huzzah. How cool would those guys have been as villains in the sequel trilogy? You know what I mean? Like, they discover an old Sith tomb and awaken them, and just, that would have been so great than dealing with, just a replica of the Empire. I think that something like that would have been really interesting. Oh well. C'est la vie. I don't think there's any other quests or anything here nearby, so we will just move on. We can report to Commander Callum on our way out, and now we have to access the Megasecurity turbo lift. Wait a minute. Oh, I hear you, Datacron. Oh, you're speaking. Yeah, my I speak an obscure movie reference. That is about the only foreign language that I speak. I really should know Spanish, because I've lived in New Mexico and Texas my entire life, but I've just never really got around to it. I didn't have the attention span in school for it. I wonder where we would find those discs. Oh well, it's not that important. Let's wait for the elevator. Actually, where Terror in the flesh. Yeah, that's to go ahead and get out of here. I actually do kind of want to figure out where the fast travel points are here. Like, we got an Imperial remote post. We already saw that. We may want to see if there's any other bases nearby and potentially some other quests as well. Saying that because I'm... Where in France, Phil? Or are you abroad right now? If there's another base, let's go check that out. Because we are close to the Megasecurity Ward. Oh, you're Canadian French. Ah, gotcha. And Kath is half Canadian French. How about that?
Do you require medical attention?
Okay, we have sold all the things currently.
Be well.
Oh, that is a very large base. With things there. How do we get to it? Signal Monitoring Center. Ah! Oh, there we go. Now that we revealed it. Imperial Deep Launch Point. What is this about? Live in Quebec. I've heard a lot of good things about people in Quebec. The Tomb. Warlord's Deep. Okay, there was more here than meets the eye. Darth Sinar and AR-72. And are there any other? Oh, it's one of the teleportation points. Oh, I see. Okay, what do you want?
Help me. A droid is not supposed to dream. This mind is overwhelming. This prison was the creation of an ancient race, the Rakata. They are dead, but their machines remain, controlling the prison like an artificial brain. I have been hooked into this brain for 47 hours. I didn't think it was possible for a droid to go insane.
Do droids dream of electric sheep?
Why are you hooked into the brain?
I was built to interface with the prison brain and bring the prison's communication system online, so the Empire can use them. I have found the communications network, but the command console requires a key. Records show escaped Eshka have it. I'm not programmed for combat.
Sounds like you could use a hand.
Thank you. The Eshka have the key to the command console. Once you've activated it, I will bring the communication system online and contact you.
Alright, and what about this Sith Lord here?
Blasted, worthless fools. You look hale enough. I have a task for you. My servants were meant to capture live Eshka for my personal study. They failed. I will give you the opportunity to succeed in their place.
What do you plan to do?
These are creatures with power and a hunger for conquest that rivals our own. I think they are worthy of study. Now, I will not settle for any Eshka you might find. Only those talented in the Force are worthy of my attention. Batter them down sufficiently, and this device will fully subdue them. My droids will collect them afterward. I'd best be pleased with the results.
Yes, my lord.
Do not return until your task is done.
Hey, Kath, where did you say that you lived again? I have kind of a funny story that revolves around Canada. And let's go ahead and travel to the Imperial Power Center transport. I want to go into all of these and see if there's any kind of quests that we're missing. ancient prison caverns. Power Center Tavern. Or Cavern. Tavern. Eshka Tech Breaker. Could do a little bit of exploring here. Hello there, lava. Not Anakin's friend. Interesting prison system that we have around here as well. Just a medical droid. We'll check this out. This is probably an area where Republic quest. Passage to the Scar. The Scar, you say? Have we already been to the Scar? Yeah, it is definitely awesome looking. Did you hear my question, Kath? Where were you based in Canada again? I remember you had told me. The lower laceration of the Scar. Holy crap. Yeah, that Sith Lord was right. There are Eshka all over this place. Southern Ontario? Alright, I actually had a friend of mine. I'll call her by her gamer tag, Morgost. The lower burning wound. Ooh. That reminds me of... What was the name of that film? Oh, I can't remember the name of it. There's like a Western. I'll talk about that in a sec. I'll do the story about my friend Morgost first. Or my acquaintance. She came from Canada originally. Around Ontario. I'm not exactly sure where. But she used to watch professional wrestling with us. We'd go to our friend Leo's house. And Leo was this full-blooded Navajo Indian. And we'd LARP together. And on Sundays for pay-per-views, we'd go over to his house. He was pretty much a professional chef. So we would just go and like eat like kings and watch wrestling. It's just a really good time. But she hated, with a passion of a fiery thousand suns, despised Santino Marella. Just did not see the point of him at all. And lockdown security droid. Is that Republic? Oh, yep. These are Republic areas. Alright. So, and every time Santino came on the screen, you would just see her, like, visibly just, like, having to deal with that. And... felt the same? Right. Well, check this out. She thought that Santino was Italian. And then we looked it up one day, and I was just sitting there reading. I just started laughing.
Only as intended,
and she was like, "What's so funny?" And I was like, "Did you know that Santino Marella is Canadian?" And she was like, "What?" Now Morgost was as tall as me. She was 6'4". She was like an Amazon. And she was just like, "No, what?" And I'm like showing her the. I was like, yeah. See, he's from Canada. And she was like, damn it. She got like furious. And then I'm looking up looking through, and I don't know where Santino's hometown was. But I said, yeah, it looks like he was born in blah, 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 Ontario. And she just screams like this curse that kind of like when Homer Simpson is like, kids, can you step outside for a moment? And then he just like screams so loud that the birds start fluttering, because apparently Santino was born and raised 20 miles from where she lived. So they had a lot in common. So she was not pleased with that. And I always would poke fun at her for it. Monitoring station. You activate the monitoring station terminal and set it to the Imperial frequency.
Your master has work for you.
Wait, you're not Haddon? I guess you'll have to do my bidding then. Unless you want to defy Darth Atroph's only son.
Atrof? Never heard of him.
No. He's big. Real big. Practically on the Dark Council.
Oh, Lord.
Now then. Prison records indicate several Jedi Masters are being held here. Seems they were investigating a thing on Voss. Whatever it was, it corrupted them, drove them mad as Minox. So, the Jedi Council sent them here for safekeeping.
What exactly were these Jedi investigating?
I don't know. My father won't tell me. Those Jedi should be out of their cells, running loose, bringing destruction and chaos to this place. That's why you're going to release them.
Whatever you say.
Right. Right. A warning. The Jedi are being guarded by Master Averon. Powerful Jedi. Strong enough to overcome the darkness that corrupted his friends. He's dedicated himself to protecting the others. Avoid him if you can, but slay him if you must.
That's weird to have a Sith basically say, hey, if you have to avoid the Jedi, go ahead and do it. I thought this communications device was shut down. Does that mean someone's finally managed to breach the prison's high security areas? Dr. Fizz Galco here, bioengineer. I was nearly finished with my greatest experiment, Xenovirus Prime, when my team and I were forced to flee. You have no idea how relieved I am that you're here. Finally, Xenovirus Prime will be released into the world.
You've piqued my curiosity.
My most magnificent creation. With this virus, we can weaken the ranks of the Republic without ever firing a shot. It can be carried by anyone, but it only affects certain Republic-aligned species. The known effects are vomiting, internal bleeding, and eventually, death. It's magnificent. Before we fled, I gave the virus to some of the Belsavis' most dangerous prisoners. They're the Vectors, the Carriers. Free them, and they'll infect the Republic for us.
This virus is aimed at aliens. Would it kill me?
I should clarify. All you need to do is use the sensor device I left and detect which aliens are infected, and then mark their cages. I will open them remotely after you're clear. There's no danger of being infected or attacked by the creatures, though. Who knows what other dangers are loose?
Betray me and you're dead.
You won't regret it. This project means everything to the Empire. They may reward all of us. Yay. Let's go and progress Rhodian science. Good lord. Capture the Eshka High Savant. Heroic 2. Oh, those are heroic quests. Boo! Freeing the Fallen. Let's go ahead and abandon that one. Oh, I didn't even see that was a heroic quest. Well, I guess I couldn't have seen because I needed to activate the monitoring station. Okay, so the carriers of the Xenovirus capture the Eshka High Savant, capture Eshka Savants, and ancient transmissions. Cool. Speaking about that giant lava pit earlier, there's this really cool movie that
Self-diagnostic in progress. Self-diagnostic.
Really cool film, and I can't remember the name of it for the life of me, but it came on TNT, and it talked about this Western gang that had just rode and pillaged and caused all kinds of general havoc across the West, and some notorious outlaws and ne'er-do-wells, and among their number was this guy. He was just getting started, okay, and he'd read all these Penny Dreadful novels about all the legendary gunfighters of the Old West. And they get really lost, and after a heist, and they find themselves in this town called Refuge. And this marshal comes up to him and says, "Hello, welcome to Refuge. We have certain rules you have to follow, but we'll help you stock up, and then you guys will be on your way." Being very overly friendly, and they notice that the marshal's not wearing a gun. And the guy who knows the pop novels and stuff, the books, is just staring at him because he looks just like Frank James, of the brother of Jesse James. And as he goes across the town, he realizes that every single person, or at least most of the big townsfolk, like the town doctor, is Doc Holliday. The storekeeper is Billy the Kid. The movie was called Purgatory because that's what they are. The town of Refuge is actually Purgatory, and all of them are having to atone for the sins in their life because they're dead. And if they don't, after a certain amount of time, this old Native American man, who I guess represents death, takes them and throws them into this pit and basically sends them to hell. But if they're able to spend, I think, like 10 years and following a certain guidelines and rules, like no cussing, no drinking, no violence, blah, 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 they're able to go into heaven. And this outlaw gang thinks that they found a bunch of people they can just push around in another town to pillage, and some kind of really interesting stuff happens. So if you ever get a chance to watch it, I'd give it it's a really cool concept. Okay, capture the Eshka High Savant. Oh, let's try it. That is a bonus. Okay, well, yeah, let's go for the bonus. Why not? Why not? And all the poison. Oh, you knocked out my healer. That is not nice. Let me just get you low enough that I can use this whatever thing on you. There you are. Subjugation device. There you go, little trooper. You just sit there and think about what you've done. Now we'll capture your buddies. And this is kind of extra content. I guess we could go right to the heist if we wanted to, but I'm kind of curious to see where all these quests go. Oh, no, 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 don't kill, don't kill. Don't kill. Oh. I lost the thing on my hotbar. Boo. I didn't have my hotbar locked like I normally do. Abilities. Why'd you do this? What do I have? What do I not have? Toxic Blast, Toxic Haze. Already got the Toxic Haze. Where's my Corrosive Grenade? That's weird. Where's our other ability at? Oh, I bet that's on our actual combat proficiencies, isn't it? There you... Oh. Corrosive Assault. There's Corrosive... There we are. All is better. All is well. Now let me go ahead and go back live here. And I'm not sure what's going on with anything else here, or if chat's working. Like I said, Streamlabs is being very weird. For whatever reason.
You're right.
Do we rewind time, or did you not have to catch all of them? The temple! Slake your bloodlust, woman. What are you doing? You don't have to be that bloodthirsty. Okay, come on. Can you just not have a companion for a bit? Yeah, I could. That'd probably be the best way to go about it. Oh, there we go. Come on. Okay, you know what? Fine. Gonna have to do this myself. Summon this crew member. Alright, now we can just right-click and dismiss.
Be careful, sir.
Yeah, you were on a timeout. Just want to do my mission, but no. Someone wants to shoot to kill. I guess I can appreciate that, but still, not cool. But sometimes you just gotta do it yourself. And come on, don't you die, don't you die. There we go. I also have to be aware of my own poisons, too. Yeah, should be close here. No crit poison. And I have to remember to heal myself. Oh, whoops. I healed the Savant. My bad. Put you to sleep, kill your buddies. And I think we'll be in good shape here. You guys aren't fit for recruitment, so you gotta go. And we will rock out shield probe. There's some extra oomph. It's rude to force push people. Wait for the poisons to knock you down. And there you are. Return to Darth Sinar. Where is Darth Sinar, though? That's Terror in the Flesh. Okay, I have no idea where that Darth is actually hanging out. He might be on the space station, because he doesn't seem like the kind of kid who would be, and I do say kid, because that's what he is. That would be on the planet actually doing the groundwork. Do you have to remember to go ahead and summon?
Good to be here.
Okay, Temple. Hope you had a good time out. Eshka Tactical Center. Doesn't really sound like the kind of facility that the Eshka would have. I thought they would have, like, draw and quartering, skin flaying, terror-inducing. Man, we must have let out the entire horde. Or that we didn't, technically, but that one Imperial officer did. He's going to get a strong demerit in his next report, I would imagine. Recover the command console key. Oh, do any of these people have them? Or is it just like you, for example? Love to play as a gonk droid. Coolest droid ever.
Come on.
Gonk. Gonk. Gonna poison his coffee? Yeah, probably. Key? Ah, convenient. Now we shall reactivate the command console. An Eshka Predator Claw. Looks like he's doing DDP yoga. The Gonk Droid is party diplomat. Most sound policies ever. A Gonk Droid as a diplomat would end the Galactic Civil War in no time flat. Hello, Ragers. Poisons. Poisons and knives. And you just go ahead and die. Thank you.
Thank you. I am bringing the communication system online now. I will inform my Imperial makers of your help. It will be a relief to be free of this brain. Strange, as I have not been programmed to feel anxiety. Relief should be impossible.
Oh. Okay, one and done. I thought there'd be more to that than this. Alrighty-do. Looks good to me, and I'm not even gonna head that way. And that should be all of the quests there. Oh no, we have the carriers of the xenovirus. That we do. Return to Darth Sinar at the Imperial Deep launch point in the tomb. Imperial Deep launch point? I guess that's one of the speed stations. We can travel around the planet. A Gonk Emperor in 3008 after the Battle of Yavin. Peace in our time. It'd be a reign attuned to the Emperor in Warhammer. Have you gonked for your Emperor today? And we're going to ignore the Eshka's Savant side quest. Kind of curious what that structure is. See if we can just fly past here. This might be like kind of a zoo structure. Oh, it's Imperial. Hi. Oh, I think this is one of the fast travel points as well. Imperial guard droids. I don't know, maybe. Got battlements. Yeah, that's where we talked to the guy in the first place. It is very nice not having to stealth everywhere. Like, if this was a heavy Republic zone, it would be bad news bears. Now then, we need to secure the carriers. Scan and mark the vaults containing carriers. Primeval Watcher droids. Primeval engagement droids. See, this is that whole thing I was telling you guys about in regards to Star Wars. It's just, these things are primeval droids, but they look like they're still cutting edge. Like something's happening that like causes a brand new dark age every 1,000 or so years. Duro. Where do we scan? Use marker to mark this vault. I guess that is a mission item? Yes.
You'll be alright.
Right here looks good. That's one. How about you? No xenovirus carriers. No carriers. First Order feared New Republic because the Chancellor was a Gonk droid. That's the entire reason they made Star Killer Base. Have a t-shirt. Kylo fears Gonk. I just need a Gonk. I need a picture of I need a t-shirt with a Jawa and a Gonk droid. That's where the money is. And I guess the other two will be on the other side. The only way to win the Force Balance game is not to play. It's just a bunch of Sith Jedi crap. See, I think that this whole sequel trilogy has really missed out on a golden chance to introduce Grey Jedi. I think Gray Jedi would be the thing to the different, or the path that would have been the best. Because they keep on saying, like, in terms of Gray Jedi, the purest example of a Gray Jedi in the movies, at least, would have been Qui-Gon. Because he didn't really care about decorum or how things were done. He just did what he thought was right. And the ends justified the means. It's kind of when Dooku, when Obi-Wan's like, Qui-Gon Jinn would have never joined you, he was like, don't be so sure about that. He would do what he thought he had to do in order to free the Republic from the Sith if he knew that a Sith Lord had corrupted everything. And it's just for the Chiss agent too. All the really kind of alien-centric answers. It definitely is a nice touch. Maybe they'll make Rey or even Kylo Ben become Grey. I mean, they're gonna have to do something. I think that's kind of what Luke should have ingrained in Rey. Like, Luke would kind of like, I'm light side. I can't not be, you know, I can't go Grey knowing what happened to my father. But Rey doesn't have any such scruples because she had no idea who her parents were. And Last Jedi kind of confirmed that currently. They may swerve us a little bit more in Episode 9, but Rey would have been the perfect kind of blank slate to train a Grey Jedi. I think that kind of would have been cool. Okay, oops, wait a minute. Did I miss something? Is Kreia considered a oh, defeat droids, is that a bonus? Yes, that is a bonus. No, Kreia wouldn't be considered Grey at all. In the end of the game, she pretty much shows that she is very much still a Sith Lord. Jolie Bindo, though, is Paragon Grey Jedi. Because he said the thing that was probably the most telling for Grey Jedi. He was like, I don't care what you do with the force powers that you have. It doesn't matter if you can throw lightning or choke someone or just push them. It depends on how you use it. That's where the real question lies. It's how you use the tools, not that you own the tools. Excellent work. I'm in your debt. The Mark cells have been released, and soon the virus will overrun the Republic. Just doing my best to help out. Now then. Go ahead and head back to the teleport point. Let's see where we need to go from here. That wasn't too bad. I was wondering that was going to lead us on another wild goose chase, you know, all across the planet, but these seem pretty cut and dry. I also do want to check out the other fast points to see if we've missed anything. And Threll is almost dead. Probably need to take care of that. Oh! Hello, Darth Sinar?
I did what you wanted.
Yes. My droids reported very favorable results. I should have plenty of specimens to begin my research. Your service has been perfectly adequate. I require nothing else at the moment. Take your reward and be out of my sight.
I do appreciate this.
It's not really worth Threll's time to get into an argument with a Sith. He's got bigger fish to fry right now. Okay, so where is the lower prison, outer transport? The bigger they are. We've got the heist. Terror in the flesh. Let's look at the quest log real quick. Oh, I forgot about the... Ooh, the vengeful one. And we've already got that one done. We need to talk to the commander. Okay. Cool. Where is... Bigger they are. Travel back here. Are there any of these jump points that we have not gone to yet? Oh, we haven't gone to Imperial Domination Outpost Speeder yet. Taxi does not connect to that location, though. Well, fine. Yeah, that could work too. Well, they kind of established in the trying to figure out get my bearings here. All right. They established in the Rebels TV show that character who controlled the planet, who was voiced by Tom Baker, who was like, when they asked him, he's like, "Are you lights? Do you follow the light or do you follow the dark?" And he was like, "Oh, you're one of them, are you?" It's just, he was the epitome of gray, and I really think that should have been best. You think Yoda and everyone kind of watching would be like, you know what? Maybe we've been doing this wrong, because it's very similar to what Jim Gordon says at the end of Batman Begins. He asked, "What about escalation?" And Batman's like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Well, you know, we start wearing bulletproof vests. They start using armor-piercing bullets. We start," and it just goes back and forth, that if you don't teach people how to wield both sides, you're going to have those people who follow very, very, very strictly one side, and that will naturally cause people to go to the other side. So you have to have them balanced. So I thought it's definitely a cool. There are a lot of different ways that you could take it. Okay, the breeder's children are over here. These are the terrible beasties. Oh, good lord. What is this? Oh, it's a pile of bones. I'll take it. Wait, are you one of the beasties? Nope. Good. I was like, I don't want to fight you. Breeder's child. That might be a clue. Hello, friends. Let's do our best to destroy the delicate balance of nature. That's one. And they're right next to each other, just hanging out. They're not padding around, so we can take all of them out in quick succession. Don't seem to have much in terms of armor either. And last one. Jolie says that the stupidest thing that the Jedi Order did is deny them the ability to, like, marry and have kids. In the expanded universe, that was something that Luke actually dealt away with. Because I think they retconned after the prequels that, because when he opened up his Jedi Academy, his Praxium, if a Jedi fell in love, they just mentored them through the whole process, because he realized that denying love was one of the primary foundations of Anakin's fall. So that's something that they needed to pay attention to, especially with the new generation of Jedi coming up. And besides, if you think that you worship the light and you're powerful in the light, you're going to get like Mace Windu and believe that you're never wrong. That self-righteous kind of vibe that Mace had from time to time did the Jedi no favors either. There was a reason that when the Jedi were all destroyed by Order 66, the galaxy didn't exactly mourn in unison. You know what I mean? Like, there was a good amount of people that were just kind of like, well, that's no surprise. You know what I mean? It's Kind of weird. Okay. Cell of the Lords of the Infinite. You activate the monitoring station terminal and set it to the Imperial frequency.
Agent? Wonderful. Commander Callum assured me you would penetrate the deep tombs. I will keep this brief. There is a prisoner in your area. Immensely powerful, hardened by decades of experimentations, and then left to rot. He is known only as Subject 13. He must be freed and made to serve the Empire.
I assume you have a plan.
Whoever or whatever Subject 13 is, he won't bow to the Empire without some convincing. And who better than a member of intelligence to bend Subject 13 to our will?
I'll take care of it.
Excellent. Follow the coordinates to Subject 13's cell. Subdue him. Then my apprentice will facilitate his escape. I will await word of the prisoner's liberation.
I bet the apprentice is going to be the fly in the ointment here. And this looks very dark and foreboding. Interesting. Subject 13 confinement. We got another transport here. Jedis would likely be these isolated, aloof, smug monks. So, I was really... Man, I don't know. There's some amazing stuff in the expanded universe, the legacy universe as it's known now, but there was also like a lot of crap too. It got to the point that it didn't matter what kind of story was involved, they would just slap the Star Wars name on it and it would sell. There wasn't a whole lot of continuity people like looking at stuff going, you know, with all of these students turning to the dark side, you'd think that Luke was a bad teacher. Hello, Thana. Yeah. Let's go say hello to Thana for old time's sake. She'd be so happy to see us. I know I'd be happy to see her. Sith Inquisitor phase, all the phases, all the time. And oh, okay, that's the Megasecurity Ward, that little volcano building with the pipes sticking out of it. Interesting.
Please use all products only as intended.
Well, we will repair and sell the junk. We'll see if there's anything else here. Nope, we're at the farthest point. Cool. Let's go ahead and... We've got enough time. We've got about 20 minutes left in the stream. Let's see if we can finish out this planet. See where the story goes with Scorpio and whoever this mysterious Subject 13 is. Then we'll talk to Commander Callum, and get off this rock and see what next adventure lies in store for us. And he's got his own little place here, doesn't he? Hey, Opsby. Examine the Rakata mine trap. Oh, he's another one of these. The monolith pulses with an unknown energy. Do you wish to touch it? Sure. Oh dear. Oh, that's weird. Holy crap, that's weird. And Reyna is a Chiss, kind of. That's really creepy. Actually, he looks like one of the guys from Dune now. The spice must flow. This is like that episode of Star Trek The Next Generation when Picard dies and he goes to heaven and Q's there and says that he's God. Welcome, visitor. I'm Subject 13. 12 came before me. The test broke them, but I grew strong. So strong my tormentors had to contain me here amidst the nothing. Now, open your mind. Give me your consciousness and free me.
There's no reason we can't talk this through.
No, you must become my vessel. It's my only escape. If you refuse sacrifice, I will make you submit. Everyone's got to do it the hard way. Ow. As we fight in the room before you jump into the Matrix. It's alright though. He's going down pretty quick. Just keep the dots flowing. And down he goes. And he's defeated. Crap. Prototype Cola designs advanced belt. Monolith pulses with the life force of Subject 13.
Lord Mogren told me you would be here. I am his apprentice. And Subject 13? You defeated him?
Subject 13 said I had to sacrifice myself for his freedom. That wasn't going to happen.
We can still release him. If this prison permitted his death, he would have killed himself centuries ago.
Okay. What you doing, newbie?
Subject 13, you have been vanquished. Now take my mind and serve the Empire. It is your only choice.
That's a bold strategy, Cotton. Is it Vulcan mind meld time?
He obeys. Tell Lord Mogren of my glory.
Yeah, that's not going to come back and bite us. Heavens no. Ooh, and off he goes. That'd be cool if they were like a hybrid entity, kind of like the Lich King. I have no time for this 4C nonsense. We've got an empire to run. People to kill. And a Megasecurity Ward to break into. Let's do that next. Then we'll head back. Actually, let's go ahead and contact the Sith Lord and let him know how that went. And then we'll travel. Make sure we don't have to backtrack too much, you know what I mean? Excuse me. Well, we're going to get a cache of Rakata weapons and a very powerful Rakatan entity in the body of a Sith apprentice. It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground! I hated that so much. I was kind of like, what?
You escaped. Excellent. Subject 13's ancient cell remains a mystery to us, but I apologize for keeping you in the dark this long. At any rate, Subject 13 has assumed control of my apprentice. The shock collar cured the prisoner's initial disobedience.
Oh, okay.
Soon I will direct his wrath against the Republic. The chaos he unleashes shall be in your name.
Surprisingly okay with that. Okay, so let's go ahead and I want to fast travel because we need to turn in that other mission too, and then we'll head into the cell. Are we about right here? Yeah, the deep launch point. Can the bodies he creates spell out my name so it can be seen as they fly over? Threll Loro was here. It's going to take a lot of bodies. Better get to work. You know how those Chiss names can be from time to time. Oh, you're not going to Be that guy, are you? Yeah, you are. Crap. Oh well. We'll travel over here. Little bit of a detour. And a little bit of a drive too, but it's okay. We do what we have to. We have to go... Oh, actually, that's not going to take us where we want to. I just want a flight point. Because there's that huge door, remember, that's not going to let us actually go south. And no flight point, of course, that would be too easy and be too convenient. So if that is the case... Yeah, we're just gonna have to fly back and... Got kind of turned around, I'm sorry guys. Back to the magma tube. Because I don't want to go turn that in and then we have to go to the weapon cache like right after that and grab everything. I'd much prefer you just give us the coordinates, but I really doubt that that's going to happen. Our fast travel should be back to be able to be used once we get past the tree and all this. Imperial remote post. Yeah, it'll be here in 3 minutes. I'll take it back. Let's go break some folks out of jail. We can go ahead and postscript that turn-in, or the turn-in of these quests after we access the Megasecurity turbo lift and get done what needs done and see what happens to our motley crew of ne'er-do-wells. I don't think things are going to end well for them, as you guys can probably imagine. This is kind of a thing that you would see in the bounty hunter or smuggler class quest, I would assume. Cool looking structure, that's for sure. And looks like there's a droid hanging out on top. Elevator go down the hole. Oh, maybe not.
I'm at the entrance to Megasecurity Ward 23. Status report?
Oh, whoops. Did it again. There we are. Wrong number.
I'm at the entrance to Megasecurity Ward 23. Status report?
I think we're ready here. You should be in a turbo lift, meant for droids only. Scanners pick up active life signs, turbo lift shuts down. You need to use that carbonite trap we picked up. Freeze yourself solid, put yourself into hibernation. Channing will trigger the lift controls. Only way in.
I assume I don't stay a block of carbonite.
Modify the trap. Should unfreeze you on a timer.
Sounds like a plan. Good thing I've got some junk in my spine that makes people think I'm a droid. Yeah, thanks, Watcher X.
Born from a carbonite womb, you enter my world. Welcome to Megasecurity Ward 23.
I really like that voice. Okay. And looks like we have got quite a trek ahead of us. So no time for dilly-dally. And lots of droids, so no sleepy times.
You seek what my benefactors hid. For what purpose? Their ambitions are not my concern. But so too are they beyond your understanding.
I love it when people tell me what I'll understand and what I won't. Makes me so cooperative.
There's a door here. Heavy-duty metal. Can't tell the composition.
Hey, boss. Harko spotted it. Blocks his ultraviolet sight.
Here's where the Moranium power battery comes in. Take her out of the protective case and attach her to the door. She'll pump out enough radiation to fatigue the metal and you can blast on through.
That serum I found, it'll counter the radiation's effect?
It should. Take it when you start feeling woozy, but try to keep your distance in the meantime.
Yeah. Wouldn't talk to anyone because everything's classified. And Temple and Rook would be giving each other the evil eye. So all the goodies that we've been gathering since we landed on the planet and assembled the crew we're using them one by one. Alright. And we use the serum. So, oh lord. Nope, bad droid. Bad droid. Bad droid. Ah. Temple.
Right.
Boo, boo, boo. You had one job. Just one. I did not want to get into a scrap here, but I guess we are. Alright, there we go. I got a cool 500 credits out of it, I shouldn't complain. Next up.
So few creatures seek to penetrate Megasecurity Ward 23. My benefactors hide themselves too well and deprive me of entertainment.
Okay. Ooh, lime flavored. Or mint flavored.
Up ahead.
It's hooked into the security program. Now all that work with the droids pays off. I'm going to trigger every alarm in Belsavis, and the Scorpio system's going to go crazy. I hope.
Flim flam.
Hold on, Cheney, darling. Seems to me now's a very good time to renegotiate our deal.
It's a trap!
I can be reasonable. Tell me what you want.
Say the word and the slicer dies.
What? Why me?
Nothing personal. You just make a good bargaining chip. Now, I don't want you dead, but Oda and I are looking out for our interests. I want you to authorize a credit transfer. Pay us enough, we'll leave Belsavis and you can finish your little break-in.
Listen, you can't buy your way out of here. And like me or not, you need me.
Now put the gun down and try to remember that.
You really are something. All right, you can't blame me for trying. Cheney?
Triggering the alarms. Thank you.
Wow. Called their bluff.
Oh! I can hear 1,000 electronic screams. What have you done? Oh!
Just enjoyed the chorus. And now know what it's like to be a Malkavian. Okay. Excuse me, droids. Got a lot of cells here, too. Imagine if we'd given him money. That would have been embarrassing. We did give him an advance, but now that we know that he's going to go ahead and swerve us, or he was willing to, we were able to talk him out of it. But now when the opportunity presents himself, he's going to get shot. That's just how that's going to go. That was probably going to happen anyway, but now we're just kind of confirmed. Confirmed course of action. Hello, floating folk.
These are Kolto tanks, sir.
Okay. So who is floating in the tanks?
I imagine things sometimes. Faces, lights, the sounds of blasters. But you're real. Ah, it's been a long time since I met a stranger. What's your name? I've had so many.
That must be Scorpio. Looks like the robot from Metropolis. Is it time to fight? I would assume so.
Your distraction was clever, but I've disconnected myself from the network. The alarms no longer scream to me. You and I are alone now, and I will atomize you.
She have a blaster? Ah, I realize who her... Yep, she has a blaster. That's strange. And gas. I realize now what the voice actress that reminds me... her voice has reminded me of someone, and I can't remember who it is. She reminds me a lot of the voice actress who played the Borg Queen in Star Trek First Contact. She has a very calming yet sinister voice. And down you go. Goodbye, Scorpio. Speak to the conspirator.
She would have killed you. Which means you aren't one of her masters. She's gone. Who do you serve? Why are you here? I came looking for answers. Someone's been manipulating the galaxy, and the trail led here. I know the enemies you seek. Belsavis prison is their vault. A place they hide their treasures for safekeeping. Microdroids.
Genetic maps.
Scorpio artificial intelligence. Advancements in technology they've denied the wider galaxy. We belong to them too. A menagerie of men and women they respected too much to kill.
Like a brain trust, maybe?
What do you mean, respected? Who are you people? They are philosophers and scientists. People with ideas the world wasn't ready to accept. Preserved for future generations.
I could have brought peace to Onderon.
I explored the edges of the galaxy.
I was placed here because of what I knew. I was born into the conspiracy 8 centuries ago, when our order was young. Our purpose was noble. We assembled to save civilization after the Jedi and Sith nearly destroyed it.
So they're the Illuminati, essentially.
You have a story to tell, I'm listening. It was the aftermath of the Great Hyperspace War. The Republic had triumphed, your empire had fled, and the galaxy was in ruins. Our founders were men of influence who gathered to ask, why?
No women?
Why hadn't anyone stopped the conflict? Why did billions have to die?
The Jedi.
The Sith. They were responsible. And so we resolved to control their actions from the shadows. To keep Republic and Empire separate. We were their secret masters. A Star Cabal.
Star Cabal.
You said the conspiracy was founded by men of influence.
Spies and nobility.
Scientists and crime lords.
The founders allowed the Jedi and Sith supreme power in their world of religion and hereditary might. But that world is a facade. The real world runs on information, money, technology. The galaxy belongs to the Star Cabal, and almost no one realizes the truth.
Threll would actually have no qualms with that.
When the Empire fled to Drummond Cast, it was centuries before we encountered the Republic again. Your doing?
Our influence had a role, but we knew better than to overplay our hand. At least, in my time. I have seen our successors grow cold and hungry for power. Each generation comes to us for wisdom, then returns us to the dark.
They tell us nothing.
I do not know what the Star Cabal has become in my absence. Only that it is corrupt. I will help you.
Neat.
The machine. Yes. Use the SCORPIO droid's databanks. I saw her creation, and I know her restraining codes. I can help you repair her, and she may lead you further.
Oh, is Scorpio going to be a companion? That's interesting.
Once she's up and running, do I just leave you here?
Without her, our chambers will lose power. We will return to hibernation. That is why you must move quickly.
Okay. We need to get some Imperials with generators. Oh, it's like the sarcophagus from Stargate.
It is done. Goodbye for now.
Systems online. Scorpio sanctions activated.
Hi, I'm your new boss. Did that sting?
You think my restraining codes will preserve you? My primary program is learning and adaptive. I will eliminate these restrictions, you ignorant creature.
This is the Borg Queen.
This is a chance to leave Belsavis. Come with me, and upload everything you know about your masters to Imperial intelligence.
I will accompany you. Megasecurity Ward 23 has been exposed, and analyzing and overcoming my new situation should prove sufficient stimulation.
I don't like being threatened by a droid.
I can make your death come unexpectedly.
I like her.
Be careful, please. I'll meet you back on the ship.
Where HK would love her too. Okay, return to the rendezvous, where we are going to go ahead and settle accounts with our little ragtag crew. But we will go ahead and end the stream here, guys, and I guess we have Scorpio as our companion, which is quite interesting. And we'll see where the story takes us next time. I'd like to thank everyone for hanging out in the chat. Juan, Kath, King, definitely to Phil for that subscription, which I really appreciate, and the amazing Extra Life donation, which helps out Children's Miracle Network hospitals across the country. Now we have $1,045 out of our $2,500 goal. That is amazing. Yeah, you have a nice night too, Phil. If you guys haven't followed the channel, if you're watching this, please do so. I try and stream Monday through Friday if time and real life allows. And if you're watching this on the replay on YouTube, I have a link down to the Twitch channel in the description. And like, share, subscribe. You guys know the drill there. And we will see you next time. Later days, everyone.